Welcome to Tiflydesigns. Today we're sharing another video. I made, I think, 17 cards for this video, and at the end of it I will be giving away the balance of the kit. Bunch of stuff: cardstock, stickers, die cuts, the stamps that I didn't use, I'm giving that away, and the dies. So if you would like, as I share the love, you can leave a comment and I will choose someone for the kit. Here we go. For the first card, I used one of the die cuts and cut out these very cute small poinsettias, and they come in like a 3, so I cut out both, and I'm adding around this sentiment that says Merry and Bright, also from the kit, and I just use a stitch circle die to cut it out, and all that pattern paper and stuff in the background is also from the kit. And this was very simple and added to a card base, and that's it for card number 1. Card number 2, I chose this pattern paper with the pine trees, and I'm using a piece of gray cardstock to frame our card front, like so. And I'm using a small piece of the same pine tree paper and just cut it like a hill, and I'm just going to create a scene using my dare and pine tree, a Christmas tree, and that's it. Most of the cards that I did was using the die cuts. Like I said, I didn't use the stamp set or not even the dies. I didn't use, oh wow, I just realized I didn't use the dies either. And that's it for card number 2. For card number 3, I'm using 2 of the pre-printed cards that's in the kit, and I kind of crisscross them on the front of the card. And then I'll be using the same Merry and Bright that I cut out with a circle to create an ornament. And we put the card together. I framed the sentiment using a piece of red cardstock, and we're gonna add one of the stickers that's a bow, and I'm trying to cover the words on the card, and I had to flip it so I could be able to cover it. And that's it for card number 3. For card number 4, I started with a piece of white cardstock, and I cut this piece of pattern paper out, and it gave me the illusion of snow falling. So I added a snowbank, and we're going to arrange a scene with this very cute image with the deer inside, like so. As you can see, I cut the bottom off also, and we're trying to get it right. As you can see, when I cut my trees out, I actually cut the white area off of the die cut. And so my Christmas tree and the other tree in the back is just simple. And then I add the die cut Christmas, and that's it for card number 4. For card number 5, I started with this tag that came in the kit, and I turned it on the reverse side so I can get the white side. And I'm creating a little flower scene using the poinsettia die cut. The sentiment I cut from another one of the die cuts, and I just cut out the Merry Christmas and added it to the bottom of the tag. And then we're going to add this entire thing to, I love the colors in this piece of cardstock. All the colors just work together. I didn't want to cover it up, but I love the way the card turned out. I added the entire scene to this piece of black card pattern paper, and that's it for card number 5. Card number 6 is probably the most simple card. I cut out this piece of red card, blah 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 pattern paper, and I had this pre-printed card from the kit, and then I cut out the presents from the other card, and then add foam tape to just add some dimension. Foam adhesive to add some dimension to the second die cut, what I cut out, and just add it to the first one and add this to a card base, and that was it for card number 6. Card number 6 has to do with this very pretty poinsettia pattern paper. I first cut out blah blah blah. I first used the die cuts that came from the kit, and I cut a piece of white cardstock in a triangular shape, and we're going to add that triangle to the pattern, the poinsettia pattern paper that you see at the top of the screen. Then I added to a gray card base, and I felt like I needed something else around the frame of the white area. And before that, I also added sentiment. I said Christmas joy from the die cuts, and the little something I thought that it needed. At the end, you'll see that I added some gold cardstock. So here's where I added the gold cardstock, and I thought it spruced it up very well, and it matches the sentiment. So that's it for card number 7. For card number 8, I added one of the pre-cut cards from the kit to the front of this black polka dot paper, and I'm adding the sticker to add to my house, and then I added this to a pink card base, but I thought my houses needed a little spruce up, and the Christmas trees also. So once I add it to the card base, I'm using my Nouveau glitter drops to add some shine. And I also painted the door of my house just to change up the card a little. And that's it for card number 8. For card number 9, again another one of the cards, and I found this cute little frame in the, it was from the stamp set. It was from the sticker sheet from the kit, and I used that to frame the sentiment in the center of the card. And then I just added this to the black polka dot paper, added to a card base, and this is another one of the simple cards. And that's it for card number 9. For card number 10, I used one of the pre-printed cards again, and I cut out these 2 twin set of poinsettias from one of the pattern papers, and I'm going to use them at each top left and bottom right corner of the sentiment. This one covers the entire front of an A2 size card, and that's pretty much it for card number 10. For card number 11, I used these 3 ornaments that came in the die cuts, and one of them I added the sentiment to it by cutting it from one of the die cuts. And I'm using a black gel pen at first to add the strings to my ornament, but then I didn't like the black, so by the end of the card, you can see I changed it to white using a white gel pen. Here's where I use my gel pen to change my ornament strings. And then I just add this to a white card base, and I also added some, what is that again, crystal glaze at the front of all ornaments, and you see that in the at the end, I'm sorry. And that's it for card number 11. Card number 12 started with another one of the pre-printed cards, and this one has a sentiment at the bottom, which I'm going to cover over with one of the die cuts that says season greetings in some green cardstock. I added at the bottom, and then I'm using my white gel pen to kind of erase part of the sentiments you're still seeing from under the green area. Then I added this die cut, this globe die cut. I think it's so cute. I just added it to the top. And I'm going to add some crystal glaze to that die cut to make it look like an actual glaze, and there's glass on it. But first I added to this golden white cardstock. And we're going to add it to a white card base. And as you can see, this one also covers an A2 size card. And that's it for card number 12. For card number 13, I started with this green cardstock. I used my Stitch Circle die set to cut out this large white circle. And I'm using that cute little globe again, and this poinsettia arrangement at the bottom of the globe. So cute. Then I added some Nouveau crystal glaze again to add the shine to the globe, and added to I first framed the scene with some red cardstock, added to a white card base, and that's it for card number 13. And this is where I show you where you get that shine from card number 11, 12, and 13. Card number 14. I started with this pre-printed card again that says Hello December. And when I read the sentiment, I thought of cold, sweaters, December. So I used the 2 sweater die cuts that came in the kit just to create the scene. As you can see, I added to a white piece of cardstock, cut the corner off because I didn't want to show in the left, top left, and then just add my 2 sweaters at the end to cover up that area. Then I add my scene to a gray card base, and that's it for card number 14. For cards 15, 16, and 17, they're all shaker cards. And this first one, I'm using this Merry Christmas from the sticker set. And to get, I didn't want to take off each letter one by one because then it's very tedious and it's sometimes you don't get it to go back the same spacing. So I use another piece of acetate and I push it on the bottom part of the sticker and then take the backing off, if you can see what I'm saying. So now it's sticking at the edge of my piece of acetate. Oop, lost my M. So let's just put it back. Then we're gonna use a piece of white cardstock, and I want the spacing to right, so I add my die cut at the bottom, and we're gonna try to stick all the letters at once, like so, and just pull the piece of acetate out. As you can see, my E shifted, so I just reapplied it. Then I put the Merry and then Christmas. I'm adding a little glue to the stickers because I wanted to make sure it stays. Since it's a shaker card, I don't want anything to be obstructing the shaker part of it. Oops. So, like so. And then I'm going to add my die cut at the bottom. So then I added the shaker part of my shaker card, which some gold sequins that came in the kit, and some shaved ice from Spellbinders. And then I'm using these pouches from Impression Obsession. I had these for a long time. I couldn't find them on their website again, so I'm just gonna add one of them over as the cover for my shaker, like so. And these are these have adhesive already on them. The ones from MFT don't have adhesive, so you have to use double-sided tape, but they work the same way. And once that is done, I add it to some red cardstock, and that's it for card number 15. For card number 16 is it's gonna be a simple shaker card. I started with this red pattern paper, and then I use one of the pre-printed cards again. It must be a wonderful time of, it's the most wonderful time of the year. I'm going to add some of the shaved ice, and that's it for the shaker. And that's it for card number 16. For my final card and shaker, I started with this black cardstock again, And I'm using my cute little image with my dare that I cut out just the top of it, cut the top of it off and leave the bottom. And I'm going to add it to the piece of pattern paper. I'm then going to add my shaker element, which is the shaved ice again, just to make it look like my dare is standing in a snow scene. And my pouch, cut off around the black. I decided to cut off around the black pattern paper. Just leave the center, just cut off the edges. And then I'm going to just add it to my card base, which is red card base. And that's it for my final card. So I'm giving away the balance of the kit again. Like I said, I didn't use the stamp set. I didn't use the dies. And I still have a bunch of die cuts left. I did make 17 cards, and I could have made another 17. That's how good the kit is. So I'm giving it away, and I'm going to choose one of my commenters in the comment section and give the rest of the kit away. Usually don't use the kits once I'm finished with them, so I'm going to try to do that unless I'm really in love with the stamp set and I don't want to give it away. But I'm going to continue to give the kits away at the end of the videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and happy holidays, and I'll see you in the next video.